let's talk about the young people a little bit, because hearing your nieces, your nephews saying, "Hey, I go to school every day. What if?" Seeing their areas, their communities being reduced to rubble, seeing family members die, friends die. I mean, that is no way to live, especially for little children. And seeing the images with children, especially, are horrible. You said that there are thousands of orphans in Gaza right now. And I want to read a quote that you said last year to me, and then I want to see how it's changed in a year. You said this, quote, "You can bomb Gaza into oblivion, you can kill 100,000 people, but you know what that will do? The next generation, again, of angry, bitter kids who will want revenge, and then will go back into the same cycle. This is what we've done for the last 75 years. Fighting, arguing, killing each other. We have an alternative to this division. We have the ability to break through it if we are able to start pushing our politicians and say we're not okay with it." What are the young people in Gaza thinking about now? And what does that future, what does that alternative look like?
I think, unfortunately, our my prediction happened. Tens of thousands of people are killed. Nothing has really changed. People feel more despair. I'll tell you what that doctor from Gaza told me when I asked him about what do kids in Gaza dream of today, and he said they don't have dreams. I'm like, what do you mean they don't have dreams? He said, every child I ask, what do you want to be when you get up? Which is a normal thing to start a conversation with a kid. And they used to say a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, whatever. And now they say, I don't think I'll grow up. That's a response that he gets from almost every child. So that when people say, oh, the next generation, we already ruined the next generation. I mean, when it comes to Gaza, that trauma of every child there is something that honestly none of us can even comprehend. None of us can understand, of not having food, not having water, not having school. Not every time you hear a plane, you think I might be dead. So that's that's the perfect ground for these are the kids who will be approached and recruited and eventually would join such an organization. So my response to let's wait another generation, if we wait, these kids will be radicalized. If we wait, these kids will seek revenge. It's not if they will, that they absolutely will. So what we need to do now, if you don't want this conflict to continue to another generation, we have to take responsibility ourselves. It's not the next generation. It's us who need to bring peace. It's us who need to end the occupation. It's us who need to recognize each other. It's us who need to work for equality. This, let's kick the ball down to the next generation. I can already guarantee you that's not going to work.